Hello and welcome to HOI4. We are playing a special here, going on from our last campaign. If the computer works. Yes, we're not going to be playing as Honduras, no, we're going to be playing a new game. Playing that game actually drew me into this one, because it's a country that I haven't played for a while, but I felt sorry for them in the last series, so yeah, whether the AI was actually messing around with the stats and the performance of the United States, I don't know, but they didn't perform as they should have done. They should have trounced me at the end of the day. Now, this is not Road to 56, this is just a plain version with all the DLCs that are out there at the moment. So this is before By Blood Alone. Now, when that comes, I do really want to play France, Japan, and Soviet Union. See what they're like. But as United States, as we speak, they've got quite a few things actually going for them, but they're in a really terrible position because they've got undisturbed isolation, which gives us so many negatives. You've got consumer goods, conversion speeds from, costs from military to civilian, civilian to military. You got generate world goal tension limits. You got joint factions. You got Lend-Lease, send volunteers, guaranteed tension, fuel gain per oil, fuel capacity, agency upgrade, military, civilian and dockyard construction speeds, all affected, all penalised basically. So it's all things that go against you. You've also got this, the Great Depression. I mean, both of these are quite true in their timelines. But yeah, this affects your daily political power, resource gain, recruitable population, consumer goods, and of course joining a faction. So, but I think we're going to play the United States. Now, these ideas that I've brought into this are not my own, and the play style is going to be very cheesy, so bear with. Don't normally play the cheese game, but we are going to go all United States, make United States great again, and make them the arsenal of democracy. Now, as you can see, we have got loads of divisions actually out there, but they're not going to do us any good, because what we need to do is gain army experience, and to do that we need to do the old trick of gaining one division and deleting your army, because at the end of the day they weren't equipped anyway, most of them, so don't feel a loss for them. Now, there's one army group here. We're going to need to do something with it. Now, we've got various brigades that we've got available to us. Garrison Brigade, too small. Cavalry Division, not really what we really want to do anyway. National Guard Division is what we're aiming for. So we'll upgrade our troops to that, and then take them off that when it comes to it to a new improved infantry division when it comes to it. That will make sense later on. What we're going to do though is start training them up, and we'll do the Navy next, because that is the army sorted so far. Okay, Navy. We're going to be primarily playing a Pacific War to start off with, so I'm going to grab everything that we've got available to us and bring it back, because I want to organize it and refit it back here. So we'll allow them to do that. The Air Force, okay. Carrier aircraft, let's bring them off the, oh no, let's just alter them first before we bring them off the carrier. I want to alter their numbers, make them a bit more punchy, because that's the naval term, of course. One click too many. Okay, those we will have go there. No, yeah, to California, please. fact that I couldn't see the line there, do apologise. And then I'm just going to bring back all of our other aircraft over here so I can just gather them all together, or rather even. We've only got these out here. There's nothing out in the Philippines. There was ships out there. Not anymore. Brought them back. So, Army, Navy, Air Force sorted. Okay. Research. Let's concentrate on production and construction. Construction. And I've got many naval techs that I want to do to start off with. We'll start off with that one. So we've got a bit of upgrading of our ships to do. Have got 3 civilian factories. Now we can't do civilian, military or naval dockyards. So what we're going to concentrate on is getting that infrastructure up where we've got resources. So not particularly the oil, but because we're okay for that. Where we have got steel, aluminum. We'll do those areas. I think that's it. Okay, that'll do for starters. Right, yeah, we've got factories. Okay, right, convoys to start off with. Carrier fighter. Oh, we just reduced those. We don't need that. What we are going to need though is a carrier naval bomber, because I've just increased those. We'll deal with the ships in a second. In fact, we'll deal with them right now because we'll start from the top. Okay, I'm gonna nick yours for the convoy. Aircraft. That is the carriers. So for everything out, I need California. Which one though? But they're coming out to there, so I need that one. Yeah, so everybody is concentrating on United Kingdom at the moment, and bless her, Mom has now gone. We have a new king. I say a new king, but he's fairly old. But it's a bit like in Hearts of Iron when you have the king changeover with Britain. It's kind of a loss, and kind of a gain factor with it. But yeah, in real life, it's very uppity at the moment. Everything's changed, yet nothing has. That makes sense. Hopefully it does. Okay, reduce those. Right, we're okay with those. We'll live with the deficits at the moment because that's fine. What we do need to do though is have trucks and anti-air, and then use those like so. Right, our focus, let's get to that in a second. Right, because we've got one political power at the moment, it does give us this ability to do this. Now we do have Senate support and House support at the moment, but if I did for 30 days, 0.3 political power, what's this? For 45 days, somebody needs to do the math on this. You're using more political power for longer. So I think we do the small lobbying effort to start off with. Naval treaties, okay, so the second London Naval Conference is going to be going ahead. We're not really bothered about that because it won't really affect us for what we need to do. It does affect us, but for what we need to upgrade, it won't. Right, so come back to the focus tree. We've got many things that we need to do. We're going to be carrying on because we're on historical we're going to be going down the New Deal and then coming down Neutrality Act, coming down here. If you want to do the communist side, you could do that. We're going to be leaning towards the socialist side because there's this WER group here that I need. 2 advisors from there. Thank you very much. Wanted to go to the fascist side. You've got it there. War plans, we're going to need to intervene in Asia and in Europe, so I need to do that at some point, and I do need to do this because we have that we need to get for our base war support. Now currently our base war support is dictated by our pride of the fleet. If we take that away, it is 0. So we need to try and get that before the China-Japan situation just increases world tension and then it just bumps that up automatically. So we need to try and grab 10 war support if we can. So I walked away from the focus. I shouldn't have done that. Do that, gives us 150 political power, which we would use to get our silent workhorse, and then we can go from there. So that is the plan. Navy is being moved, Air Force being moved, and our army is training. Training actually as the wrong template at the moment because I didn't change it out. Now we have. That's why I changed that icon. Ready? No. Okay. Go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Right, so we're looking for the magic figure of 229 to appear here. And then I know that they're all there. And now I've split them up into a couple of groups. Stragglers. Thank you. Right, merge them. Change the icon because they are going to be carrier groups. Make sure that they train and split off when they need to, and then we start training them. Now the carriers haven't got their aircraft on there, so they will train separately. Speaking of which, all my bombers, my CAS, my naval bombers, all my fighters, pathetic as they are at the moment, they're all gathered there, one place, so I don't have to go around selecting them. Let's get them training up, and as America, you can do this. You've got enough fuel to train your Army, Navy, and Air Force at the same time. Now, Army is currently 0.004 per day. That will gain significantly, so. Okay. We've got a bit of a cooldown period with this, but you do have to have political power to actually activate it again. I'm not too sure what the cooldown period is, but yeah. Find out. Okay. Missing equipment. Yes, we know about that. They're training, that's why they're moaning. We're going to live with that. And tow down to here is something that's going to be added towards our divisions later on, so don't worry about that. Everything's carrying on as normal. Yeah, so we're currently getting 0.15 per day at the moment, which is terrible. Okay, let's go back to that. And do that. And let's get our WPA going. They're coming out. The world tension goes up and our war support has gone up just slightly. if we take away the pride of the fleet, that'll take us back down to 1. And then we can gain at least 9 by doing this particular thing, which gives us a base of 10%. So if that 10% has been met, you won't get any benefits from it. Right, we're going to do that next. And we're going to do... Nope, not that. That's... Doesn't take long for them to start working. So let's get rid of... Don't know what I was doing there. Get rid of these. Yep. Fine. Do what you need to do. We are going to be the great American mac and cheese. Do wish that wouldn't happen. Things up on the top like Stellaris, please, or something. Just don't have them all together. Right, we're going to go concentrated industry because I want that manufacturing being ramped up. Okay, we've got the political power. Excuse me. The excitement of getting the political power. I think I may do the War Department before doing these. Right, we're 263 at the moment, so yeah, we currently can do that once we get to it. What we do need is 100 to get rid of the pride of the fleet. So we'll do that next. Okay, you guys have finished. Nice. Good for you. They're still increasing there, so I'll wait until they've actually filled out. How we're doing with our Air Force. Right, let's just cook the books so it doesn't remind me that I need to build these, because these are just the basics at the moment. I don't really want to build these. Get that production efficiency cap up. Although we have got a bit to play with at the moment, we'll push it again. Right, we now have political power. We now have army experience, so we can start doing this, adding battalions here, and that will make them gain a bit faster. Okay, War Department done. Next one on the way. Selective training, here we come. Okay, and this will, let's just have a look. This focus will continue even when the requirements are no longer met, so. Good. Right, we can now say that the pride of our fleet takes us down to 1, yeah. And then when this one kicks in, we will get 10 war support. So we're getting 9 for free. Well, not for free, because all of this has cost us so far. And then we can put the pride of the fleet back on. And then that will have an effect on our support and everything else later on. Okay, what are we needing at the moment? No, that's a bit too far ahead. I could do that. Let's get the aircraft sorted. Dockyards. Okay, we can start doing a couple of things then. So, Clemson class. It has already got an upgrade that you can do already on it. It is the Farragut class. That gives you a subdetection of 5 at the moment. But if we do this, and just for 5 points, we get a subdetection of 8. I'm not going to change anything else on that because that's going to be my bucket ship. I mean, I could do this, but then that I think will cost you a lot more. Yeah, 266. So if I reset that and then just do that, 143. So it's going to be less time. With the Farragut class, we might actually do that, just improve theirs. So this is the one that we're going to aim for. 5 days in port, just to refit. Get them hunting those subs a lot faster. They're going to be my screen vessels at the end of the day. Okay, senators go into opposition, so bit of a bind, but well, we've already got enough support to that one carrying on. Not a problem. That one's just showing us what's going on there. Let's get rid of those. So the majority of them are still training up, so that's fine. Okay, we've got a couple more recruits that we can add. And that's up to 1.37 already. Still training there. Naval doctrines. It's going to eat into my ability to actually change things out if I do that at this stage. Carry that on. Okay, There we go. Our base war support has gone up. We got that. As soon as we get 100 points now, we can give our Pride of the Fleet back, but we can concentrate on stuff over here now. So I think do this because we can reduce the Great Depression. Yeah, see, they've stopped now, so can't do upgrades to the Farragut class, not yet. Well, no, I can, but I've got the S class submarine. There's loads of these out here. Currently 14. We can do this. And it gets an attack of 36, so I think that is definitely worth doing. There are some Barracudas out there as well. They can. This is our level 2 sub. They can be upgraded, but I really want to put Decimetric Radar on there, which we haven't done yet because it's still early days. But yeah, that war support, why did I need to do that early? Because if you leave it later, you lose, with world tension going up, you lose that 9% that you can grab at that stage. And at this point, everything that we now add to this will add on to that figure. And we need that for the Giant Awake. So, think me crazy, but it will make a difference. Let's just cook the books again. Might have to do those in a couple of rounds. Alright, they've stopped now, haven't they? So, get them being trained up. Okay. Right, mechanical computing, concentrated digitary. We're going to carry on with Roosevelt, so we're going to go for 4 more years. The trouble is that then causes a problem with our house support and everything else, so let's do that again. Let's get that on the go. Get that on the go. Right, I do want to do this, or both of these. Okay, munitions plant in North Carolina. I think that's a really good idea. North Carolina. That'll gain us a bit more support once it's done. Your United States Reserve Fleet 1. Okay. Research slot because, well, because we need it. I mean, there are other things that I could do at this stage, but no. Gonna need that, but can we take a hit with our stability with that to time it right? They're rushing towards getting the wear group people. Right, we can do that again. They're being built up. That's the point. Political power. What do we want next? Possibly research. Yeah. So the scientists. No. Right. Okay. I've got these that I all want to do, and all of those, so get these going. We're going to be facing the Japanese Navy, so do want a bit of punching power. Let's just see whether we can actually get artillery tanks with that. One on the Navy, one on construction. I'd like to say one on air, but well, air and engineering at the moment are going to have to share, so... Right, you can start, once you've nearly done that, you can start building me better fighters, please. Go for a second wave of infrastructure. If I can find them. I think that's it. That should help out with any developments that we've got coming up down the line. Okay. Right, nothing that I really want to do over there, not yet. So we've got this though. We're going to rush for these guys. We are going to take a hit on this though, with our influence, not our influence, our stability even. Okay. It's these. Let's get you two changed out. You lot. that'll be there for when I change out my submarines. Because they will be next. Okay, good. That reminds me. Cheers. Give refuge to the German scientists, and then increase this. How many have we got? Just one more to do. Okay, what am I going to do with a heavy cruiser and a probably. Right, War Tension is now going to kick off on its own, so we're going to carry on going down there, grabbing those advisors. We've got one of the research, which is nice. I could do that because I've got that going. What I do need to do is grab my submarines. Still level 2 ones. Those can go in there. Right, a commander for submarines. I think Nimitz. I mean, these guys have got good spotting, but Nimitz has got spotting. He's blue water. His positioning is excellent. I'm not too sure whether I'm going to assign him just the level 2s. I am going to do aviation experts on these, so we'll have King on one and Halsey on another. And may do this. Do not engage. Oh no. Right, tank research. 63, okay. Right, just going to get that going. So I've got tank destroyers if I need them. There we go. 0.24 per day from army exercises, just with having one division as your whole army. Right, what we do need to do is get that figure up now. Among other things. And she survives. Well, it's not completely a historical game. Okay, this is where... There we go. So if we hadn't got that war support before now, it would have been on 5, and we wouldn't have been able to get that. Right, okay, we can introduce these two guys that I want now. So, not him. This guy for consumer goods. This guy for stability and political power. And it would be nice to get that going, but what are we short of? Oh, right, there's a cooldown with the legislation. Okay. So we could do that. No, we couldn't. Got enough support for that. We could do that then. Bearing in mind we've just seen what's happened out in China, and that is the point. We will try and help them. I think the next one's going to be on there. Let's grab these. I was wondering why the naval thing was still going on there, but it just took a while. Right, they've all got their aircraft now, so... The thing missing is 3 CAS for that group, but that's not too much of an issue. Once these are trained up, we'll then put these back on the ships, and then they are ready to deploy then. Okay, let's go for a bit of infantry. The army's now complaining at me. We need shit. Okay. 1937. So, a couple of things that I need to fix out here. Wow. I didn't really need to do that, but it feels good. We're going to be in a position where we're going to need to start doing stuff soon, even with that on. Right, those are way too far ahead, so not going to do those. See, I do want to replace these and get those. So but we are only September 1937. Only. Right, munitions plant in Utah. Okay, Utah. There we go. This is what we want. We want our economy better. Okay, max those out. We'll start building factories. It's anti-tank. Okay. 109's not too far off. That'll give me the decimetric radar for my ships. Sorry, my submarines. They're done now, aren't they? So do remember to do this before putting your aircraft back onto the carriers, because they won't have any way of attacking anybody otherwise. Right, that's not helpful because there's two there. Select you. Where's the other one? I can't see it. There we go. Not much of an air force at the moment, I think you'll agree, but we'll build it up from now. Gain a bit more support. Yay. Who needs Lend-Lease? That's more tension just pushing that up on its own. Right, where are we? Yeah, we could start doing this. And then aim to get our next Pride of the Fleet, because that will then bring that back up. What's this? Munitions plant in Oklahoma. You're reading my mind. Oklahoma. Oklahoma. Alright, anything else that we can actually do? No, not yet. Decimetric radar in 40 days. Let's put you back. Right, Now, everybody would be preparing up for a 1939 war here, but we are not. We are 1940, late 1940 to 41. We've got a bit of room to maneuver. Oh no, a witch hunt. Some more of them. More support. And yeah, what do we want to be spending our political power on now? Naval theorist. Industrial concern. No, we need to do wartime industry for that one. That one would be a good one though. That would help. And aircraft and naval tech would also help at this stage. Do I sit on my power at the moment? I think because it's 1938, we could start the. Hold on, we've got. No, we'll be able to do that straight afterwards. So. Improve those areas. Right, we're going to get 6 factories and 6 dockyards out of this. And they can do whatever they like. How long do I leave it though before I start creating another army? We're going to have to improve that, and I keep on saying that. We're going to have to improve that. And we are. So, do you want... Hold on. 1938 now. So, a bit far ahead. In 88 days, okay. Let's do that. Let's go for the visibility side. Okay, there, full support from the Senate. Nice. Okay, we have an aircraft carrier. So let's... Doesn't have all of our aircraft at the moment, so let's bring those over here. That's those. We're doing on time. Okay, we are done for this episode then. So, 21st of March 1938, we are proceeding our way towards a war, a world war. So, join me if you can next episode. Like, comment, subscribe if you like to, and I'll see you next time. See you later. Bye.